if the three of y'all could start a parody band, what would be y'all's band name?
Ooh,
Morning salad.
morning salad for sure.
Oh,
Morning salad.
Yep.
Now introducing Morning Salad.
How many salads have y'all tossed?
Huh?
What? Okay, that's a Slade question.
Oh, suck it dick still. That's so good. You
Like what kind of salad? Like
A morning salad.
No, I'm not. I don't want to ask that question. No.
Good question. This is a safe environment.
We were just talking
This is
about
safe
making
space.
salads, man. I don't know what are y'all laughing at.
Not. I got drunk last night and Slade said something really dumb. and I tweeted it.
Slade was on one last
Slade
night.
was on one. He said some dumb shit, and I tweeted it. It was horrible, and I had to delete it because I was like, Slade, that is just.
Stelly should be locked out of his Twitter account forever.
Country Underdog Podcast.
Well, alrighty, you guys. Welcome to the podcast. I'm Reed. This is Lorenzo.
AKA Mike Honcho.
So I've met Jordan in person. I haven't met Jacob or Stelly. Or Slade.
Both of them.
We've all talked.
Yeah.
Y'all had a song swap last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, here in Nashville.
We did. We played the Revival at Tin Roof last night.
Okay.
It's really just like a songwriter showcase. We just got a few songs apiece. So
Okay, very cool.
Sounds pretty awesome. I wish I was there.
It was. I mean, it was.
We're out here in East Texas.
Yeah, we've been liking it, going to shows and stuff lately. I've only been to one.
Where y'all at? Where y'all based out of?
We're in the Longview, Tyler area.
Oh yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I live in Tyler. He lives in
Longview.
Yeah.
But we originally met out in West Texas. We played baseball out in the Lubbock area.
Yeah.
That's Slade stomping grounds there, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I read that you're from Lubbock, man. It's pretty cool. You grew up out there?
There's nothing cool.
I grew up in a little town called Jayton, like 100 miles from Lubbock, but couldn't buy groceries or anything in my hometown. So for groceries, we have to drive to Lubbock. So I claim Lubbock.
Gotcha. I guess that's kind of like how Josh Abbott, he's from Idalou or whatever. He claims Lubbock or whatever.
Idalou?
Yeah,
It's like
Yeah.
Idalou. Never heard of that.
yeah.
What's an Idalou?
What's an Idalou?
Not a damn thing.
Nothing.
I had to drive to Muleshoe, Texas, a couple weeks ago.
Oh shoot!
Been there.
You'll shoot?
Did you talk about stink?
Muleshoe, that place.
Bullshit.
No, I don't know that.
It's just feedlots everywhere.
Ugh.
Yeah, but we did a private party out there. It was pretty cool, but it's just like the last town in Texas.
Yeah.
When you're going to New Mexico or whatever. Yeah. One of my roommates, he lived in Clovis, and so we drive through Muleshoe all the time going over there, and we go hunt in New Mexico and stuff on his now wife's land.
Nice.
There was actually a place. What's the name of that town? There's a
Yeah,
bar
okay.
outside of Muleshoe called Alpo's. So after
Isn't it
we
like
played,
Farwell?
Farwell, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that Texas?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's like right on the border.
Yeah, it was just like this barn in a field, and it was BYOB, and they had the Vandaliers playing that night, and it was like,
Nice.
Oh,
The Vandaliers. Actually, speaking of them, I think they're playing at that barbecue place in Tyler this month, I think.
really?
I might have seen that. It may have been a myth, but I don't know.
Hell
It's a
yeah.
small world.
So we're gonna go over y'all's music that y'all released somewhat recently. Jacob, you released Bad Things back in July. That followed Johnny Walker in February. Slade, you also released Hey Mary back in February, and just came out with Coming Back Around. Also, or that was in June. Jordan, you released the Good Life EP back in 2020, and your popular single Bye Bye.
Yeah.
Y'all are all with Dalton Domino and Honcho Music Group now, correct?
It's true.
How has being with Dalton influenced y'all's music sound?
Well, I don't know. He's a pretty scatterbrained person. He's all over the place all the time, but it's awesome. He's got it going on. He'll get an idea and he'll just latch onto it, and
he makes it happen every time.
every time
Every
he makes it happen. You tell him what you want, and he'll go get it somehow. He's really good. And he's a great songwriter too. So it's always a good plus to have somebody like that in your corner who can manage you, but at the same time give you some song advice.
Yeah, and he doesn't ever sugarcoat anything. So
Ever.
Like the
Not-
most
not at
upfront
all.
person.
he's really good if you have an idea to take to him, and he'll just be like, "That's stupid."
Do you have an example?
Pretty much every day.
Pretty
Every
much,
single day.
yeah.
You show him something, he's like, that sounds like shit. I think we need to do something different. And you're like, all right. Thank
Or
you.
have a line that you're proud of, and you'd be like, "Dalton, what do you think of this?" And he'll be like, "You ripped that from so and so," and you're like, "Damn it, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry."
I mean, that's probably a really good friend to have. I mean, he calls you out under BS. I mean,
I don't know
how many other friends you have that are just like, "Oh yeah, man, that sounds really good," you know, and they don't really care a whole lot to tell you it doesn't sound good. But yeah, that's probably awesome. That probably feeds more creativity than anything. Just telling you that it's not good. Yeah.
It makes you be the best that you can.
You spend one day with Dalton Domino, you will get an experience that you've never gotten before. He will blow your mind. He literally has been wearing the same pair of swim trunks for I think 3 days now.
We don't know what he did when he got back to Texas. Okay,
Yes, he could've changed.
We're
He could've
hoping he
changed.
put on pants.
But yeah, we're on his computer right now. He literally just walked out of the hotel room without taking a single thing with him. Left his guitar, his laptop, his iPad, his whole suitcase full of luggage, and just disappeared. So
Is he alive?
Yeah, I hope he's okay. Like, did he get drugged?
Actually, that's
I
when we
think his
started.
plane is about to land, and he'll be back in town.
So, some crazy fan just like abducted him. Like, I got Dalton Domino.
If a crazy fan of
It would bring him back very quickly.
for sure.
Yeah.
They'd be like, "Yo, this dude is crazy. He keeps turning the music up super loud. It's in my car."
That's really cool though. 'Cause, like if we would never know that side of him unless we met him.
Yeah.
Like, how would you tell any of that from just listening to his music?
Listening to his music, I mean, it's like, oh, this dude is the best.
yeah, for sure.
Creative.
But yeah, you can get him for spend one day with him, and you'll know what he's all about. Like that's all the time it takes. He's just.
But honestly,
Yeah.
like one of the most genuinely good people I've ever met too.
1,000%.
And
Yes.
And I could not imagine him not being like managing for us. That would be like,
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
it's insane.
For sure, man. And that was like, I've had different people help out or like try to want to be my manager. And it's like, this is my thing and I'm not giving it to you if I don't trust you. And Dalton was the first person I was like, oh, I trust that guy.
Yeah.
I'll do whatever you tell me to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's awesome. So, tell us, y'all have some new stuff you're working on, new stuff coming out soon. What kind of new projects y'all working on?
I'm planning on releasing a full album towards the end of this year, beginning of next year. I think we're gonna do a 10 song record. So
Nice, love to hear it. I love full albums. I know EPs are like a thing nowadays, but I love full albums.
Yeah. I'm
How
kind
about
of.
you, Jacob?
I think we're gonna have a record coming out in the next, like 2 months or so. But yeah, we got a lot of songs on there written by both of them. So, it's a really cool project because, well, actually, one song me and Slade are singing together on.
Cool.
We wrote it in Mexico, and then Jordan wrote on Bad Things and a whole bunch of other ones that are going on the record. So I'm really excited about it. So like 2 months or so, I think something. Don't hold me to that though.
Okay.
I look forward to it. Great.
I looked at lived like half a mile from Stelly while he was writing for his album, so I just got to sit in the room.
Jordan gives out like 90% of the banging ideas.
Jordan is a hit machine.
Yeah, he's just.
Thanks, guys.
you don't keep some of them for yourself, like.
Oh, those are the best ones. He's got some banging motherfuckers.
I don't give out the good ideas, man. I keep those for myself.
Okay. So you haven't released anything yet this year. What are you working on, Jordan?
I've got. I just went to the studio for a couple days up in Tulsa last week, and we're just kind of getting started. We're working it down, and we'll probably end up like our big release next year will be probably a 10 or 12 song album, and we'll throw out singles until we get there. But I just now got kind of rolling in the studio again and finished up writing for, what we wanted the album to be and kind of the direction we wanted to take it. So they're working, but they're kind of tapering off and about to get the cool part, and I'm about to start working and trying to get stuff together.
Okay.
Awesome.
Very cool.
So you said Tulsa? That's where you're out living up there?
No, I went and recorded with a guy named Colton Jean up in Tulsa. I live in College Station still, though. So
Okay, that's way prettier.
Actually, I don't mind Oklahoma. A lot of heroin addicted whites in Oklahoma. That's as far back.
You say this like you have experience with them.
We did because I'm not a good planner. I shouldn't be in charge of anything. So we slept in the minivan in the QT parking lot one night, and that was kind of scary. It was not great. That's also where all of the homeless people sleep. So, and that's why I was like, dude, musicians are just fancy hobos.
Yeah.
Fancy hobos. It's like gypsies or something.
That's a quote right there. Musicians are just fancy hobos. We'll put that on a shirt.
We're gonna tweet that actually.
Jordan Nix.
Yeah, I'll credit
I
you.
did tweet that the other day. It did really well for me.
You should put that in a song actually, or even just make a song about it.
Yeah, dude, we normally have vehicles so we can get around a little better, and we have more than one pair of clothes. But that's the only difference between us and hobos. Especially Nashville hobos, all of those dudes play guitar.
That's true.
Almost, if they all have guitars, I'm almost willing to bet they used to be somebody chasing a dream at one time.
Oh,
yeah.
1,000%.
Just like us.
We were walking down the road yesterday, and somebody stopped and he said that if we gave him some money, he would sing for us, and he just broke out in a song.
He was like, I need $8 to take a shower and get a meal in the morning. And we gave him a couple dollars, and he was like, will y'all please give me the other $5? And we were like, yeah. And he's like, I'll sing for you. And
He sang straight up a cappella.
sang just in the middle of the street on his bicycle in Nashville. And I was like, damn, bro.
Take this $5. You deserve it.
You have my $5.
Yeah.
Was he any good?
It wasn't bad.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse.
You could tell
Yeah.
he's been out of the game for a a while. But
Get him in on a feature, man.
His name
Wait,
is
what was his name?
Steve Stevenson.
Yeah, Steve
Steve
Stevenson.
Stevenson.
I have this really bad thing about I just want to talk to really weird people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love talking to them.
Hell yeah.
Jordan, I don't know what I remember about this, but I saw some video of you like singing on the street at like one point. Like,
Yeah. That was in Fort Smith, Arkansas. We were up there for a couple days, and we played at the Majestic up there. And so we're kind of roaming around one night, and Fort Smith is really pretty. Like the town is artsy and lit up, and they got murals everywhere. So we were just like, we found this cool like corner of a building that sounded good, and we just started recording and singing a song. And then this lady walked up and was like, here you go. It was like 3 a.m. in Fort Smith, Arkansas, and she was like, y'all sound good. And I was like, we really got that on video. I can't believe we got that on video.
yeah, that was cool.
For people who haven't seen it, give them the context.
I mean, I barely remembered it.
No, we're just singing one of my songs. Me, Parker, Ryan, and Rob Herrera are just singing one of my songs. Tried to get a video with like the city lit up behind us, and this lady just like walks in front of the camera and
Change
like,
on money.
hands us a $5 bill, and she's like, "I don't know what y'all are doing, but it sounds good." And like we just like all kind of stopped mid song and like looked at each other in the camera, and we were like, "What the hell?"
She probably thought y'all were hobos or something.
Again, I look like this. So.
So I have a question. In order to be a part of Honcho Music Group, do you have to have long hair?
Oh.
I will say this.
About it.
I ignored all of my phone calls until I grew my hair out.
Oh,
I think that did it.
yeah.
Maybe that's more of a Dalton thing than anything.
You think he's got a hair thing?
Maybe he's
It's very rock star-ish, I will say.
That was the nicest thing anybody
Yeah,
said
I was
to us
about to say,
last
that's-
night. We finished our song swap over there, and the like MC got on, and he was like, "This set was brought to you by Good Hair and Miller Lite." And I was like,
Oh, shoot.
Dang.
So I want to talk to Jacob and Slade a little bit about their new music. I noticed that y'all's music has evolved from y'all's EPs quite a bit. You want to talk on that?
Man, I think for me the biggest part of that is just touring and playing shows and like growing more comfortable with the band, and then start incorporating them more into the songwriting process and building the songs with them. And I think that was just our natural sound, was just to go more rock and roll than we were before. So I think that's the biggest part of it for me.
Yeah, and I mean, for me, I guess just like experience, like kind of the same thing, just touring and finally playing shows regularly and getting in front of people a lot, and I guess the maturity that gives you in songwriting. Yeah, I would say that it's a whole lot different now than it was at the EP, and I really had no idea what I was doing at that point in time, you know. So I've learned a whole lot from the people around me, from the Daltons and from these guys, and everybody who's come in. So I don't know. I think it's just a big culmination of experience and people that I've been fortunate enough to be around who are incredible songwriters, and I just hope some of it rubs off. You know what I mean? And just keep fucking going.
Oh yeah, and Jordan, is your new album gonna have a real different sound to it? Is it gonna have that like change to it?
Yeah, it won't be quite as rock and roll. It'll be more like, I don't know, soundscaping and like Rustin Kelly, Casey Musgrave, Dave Ramirez, I don't know. The next album's gonna be a sad one. There's like
I love it. I can't wait to cry.
3 songs in there that make you smile, and then the rest of them are just like, dude, why do you do this to yourself?
Yeah.
I love like being like I'll be on the job and I'll put a song on and I'll be like, hey, you ready to cry? It's a sad song. I love doing that.
So Lorenzo's also a paramedic.
I am, yes.
He saves lives and shit.
No. No.
Look at him blushing.
No. It's funny. The other night, what was I doing? Yeah. The other night I was working, and there was like, 3 shootings in Tyler that night. And I'm so glad that I didn't have to run any of them. It was fun though. But I like jamming. Like, actually, speaking of jamming, I think this girl sent me Hey Mary by Slade one night. I was tired. I was going to a call, and I put that song on. It was such a pick-me-up. It was actually pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
It picked me up. I was like, oh yeah, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go freaking get it.
Song does go
That's what
hard.
I'm saying. I've been trying to actively write more upbeat songs, because I'm kind of like Jordan. Like, I'm a very sad songwriter, and sad songs are just, they're so much fun to write. But I've been trying to push myself to write more upbeat stuff that you can kind of bob your head to instead of cry to. But I have a good mix of both.
Yeah, and I also think the evolution kind of for everybody is like, just as you get older and get more responsibilities, life just kind of breaks your heart in new ways. And so it's just like,
also true.
you kind of, I mean, whenever you're first starting, you're writing about high school girlfriends and ticky-tack bullshit. I mean, it's everybody goes through, but that's the life you've lived. And then you grow up and you have kids and get divorced and graduate school, and
Things get difficult.
shit just gets weird. And you're like, oh, well, this is a whole new level of writing that I didn't know existed because I hadn't been through it before, you know?
Yeah.
So,
All the new feelings.
Very eloquently put, Jordan.
thanks.
So if each one of y'all were to label yourself in like kind of like a subgenre, like what would you think your sound would be genred as?
You know, I ask people that question about myself because I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, what would
Yeah.
you say I am? Is it?
I have no clue. It's just fucking music.
I think we all say Americana just because that's such
It's the
a,
cop out.
a
It's just
broad
broad,
spectrum.
It's a cop out.
It's a catch-all.
Yeah.
1,000%.
I would
I
say
mean,
it's indie,
Yeah.
like, did you say duck butter rock and roll?
These are the hard-hitting questions people need to know.
It's weird though because we all three have like drastically different styles, but we
They
could
all
all be in
are.
separate genres. But also, I
All
feel like
play.
we could be in the same genre.
Yeah, I don't know. Played because I mean, Stelly's more like not rock and roll, and you're more rock
Not at
and
all.
roll, and I'm more like singer-songwriter-y kind of.
Yeah.
But we can all live in the same scene and play shows together, and like that's what's most convenient is that I can.
Oh yeah, and I think that's what makes well, one, like this is country underdog. I mean, we like promoting Texas country, red dirt, Americana, rock and roll, because artists like you fit into like this country scene, but y'all aren't necessarily country.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, I mean, I love listening to artists like y'all. I love listening to traditional country. It's just all kind of come together in the scene right now.
Yeah, man, and like I guess in September we're playing a show. All three of us are playing a weekend with Braxton Keith, and he's like straight from the '90s country, and
Yeah.
like we can
Mm-hmm.
play shows with
Same
him, and
stage.
there's no everybody that not everybody, but people that like his music like our music too, and so it's
Right.
like hard about the scene.
I mean, a lot of people who listen to like classic country, '90s country, all that kind of stuff, they also grew up listening to like classic rock and stuff like that. So it's kind of the same. Like you can kind of go back and forth. It's refreshing.
I would agree. Yeah.
So Jordan, I feel like we talked about this before. You used to go by the name Jordan Nix and the Day Drinkers, but you wanted to drop the Day Drinkers part because your dad's a pastor.
Yeah, there was several reasons for it. That was one of them. My dad is a pastor, or was a pastor when I was growing up, and I don't know. That wasn't as big of an issue as it was. I don't know. It kind of we would go in places and people would either expect us to get really drunk because we were the day drinkers, and that was either good or bad. They either like really expected us to party hard with them and they were excited and then we had to do it, or they were like rude to us because they thought we were just going to come in and fuck shit up. And it was like, well, that's not true. And then it turned into we started believing we were the day drinkers, and it got out of hand a little bit. It's just like, man, you know what? Let's just go ahead and nip this in the bud. And there's another band called the Day Drinkers, and I don't know like how famous they are or anything, but I don't know. We may bring back a band name at some point because I don't know. The guys I play with have played with me a long time, and they're really good, and they kind of deserve their own like name, you know,
Yeah.
like their own classification. They're not just backing me up. They're really talented dudes. So we're kind of brainstorming about bringing a band name back, but maybe not just like the Daytime Alcoholics.
Yeah, I do suffer from a condition called, man, it's freaking nice out. Let's go day drink.
And I still love to crack. I mean, I still enjoy it. for
Hey,
sure.
those Topo Chico hard seltzers are pretty good.
Have you had them at room temperature?
harder.
We would be drinking with y'all, but we got a little drunk last night on him and I just did a podcast, just
Yeah, we
shooting
did
the shit. we drank. I mean, two of these things.
Yeah, I wouldn't be drinking again, but I have to work tonight, and it's probably not a good idea to go like that.
Save lives drunk.
There's like
Excuse me, miss. What's going on?
Yeah, Slade got sauce last night.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. What'd you drink?
It's our first time in Nashville, so naturally we've been
So Slade is
going
just-
out every night.
Yeah, been a hooligan.
And we went to Broadway last night and spent way too much money.
we bought 4 shots, okay,
Yeah.
and it was like
Yes.
$900.
What?
Guess how much it was for 5 shots? 5 shots.
5 shots of Rumple.
5 shots of rum.
$120.
Oh shit!
It was $60,
which I still thought was ridiculous.
$60.
But yeah, we got 2 rounds of drinks and it was like $250.
It was crazy. But the place we did the song swap at, they were like, well, obviously we're not giving you money, but here's a wristband for all the free draft beer you want tonight. I was
Yeah,
like,
so that was cool.
you're going to lose on this deal. Buddy.
That's worth your weight in gold.
Yeah.
Hell, I'd do that.
What's y'all's go-to beer?
Ooh.
Jordan.
Yeah, that's a big part of it.
Pre-show, post-show, on the lake,
On the river,
on the river.
in the yard.
I'm a big Natter Day guy myself.
Disgusting. This guy
Nowadays.
Natty Daddies.
ability.
Dude,
I say Miller Lite or Dos Equis. Those are 2 that I can just drink
Same.
doing whatever.
Miller Lite is normally like, if I'm going to play, I'll have it.
Okay.
Chilling in the front yard, the Corona. You don't like,
Stelly.
dude? I like
A
Corona.
Corona guy.
What's wrong with drinking Corona every once in a while?
I personally, I go back and forth between Michelob and Dos Equis. I'll drink Michelob just because my girl drinks Michelob. I'm not going to buy 2 different brands.
Michelob's a girl drink.
But if I'm at a bar, I'm going to feel a little fancy. I'm going to drink a Dos Equis with some lime.
Miller's definitely good. I feel like for everybody.
I like Michelob, but I just have to say it because I'm thinking about it. We went to brunch this morning, and I got
Did
busy.
you get mimosas?
No, we didn't.
Oh,
Woke up late, and it didn't work out. But we woke up and go to this brunch place, and we all order like, what'd you get?
I got Eggs Benedict.
And I got like bacon, egg, and cheese sliders. And the other dude we were with got like huevos rancheros. And Stelly goes, I want a Caesar salad.
Okay.
Breakfast Caesar
There's
salad.
a reason for this. One, I don't think it's that weird. It's 11 o'clock, right? That's salad time.
No.
We
You
woke
got to
up.
keep your physique,
that's
dude.
salad time.
Okay, look.
Are you
And
watching your weight?
we have been doing nothing but drinking alcohol and eating fried chicken since we got here.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, I'm going to give my body a break and not just, totally wreck it. And I got a salad. It wasn't good either.
It was
It was the most expensive meal at the fucking table was a salad. Isn't that bullshit?
That is kind of bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, we went to Judd's and I had a salad. That salad was $18, and you had a sandwich with a whole bunch of fries, and it was like a pound on top, and it was like $10.
Exactly. No, if I could go back, I would not have ordered the morning salad, but
Morning
Yeah.
salad.
The morning salad.
This is why America's fat. Salads are $15.
Yeah. Or organic things with less shit put in them is more expensive than regular stuff.
Processed things.
Processed.
Hey, I'm very pro salad. I recently got on keto. Been doing very well on it. Hence why I'm drinking like Coke Zero and stuff like that. And we're mixing our drinks.
Lorenzo's fat.
2 of my roommates did
Less.
a diet, and that shit, they love it.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
I-
great. I can still drink beer, still do,
Yeah.
a whole lot of stuff, lots of meat and cheese.
I made him breakfast this morning.
Wow.
Just bacon.
Eggs and bacon.
Nice.
This is the best part. Although you start eating a lot of hard-boiled eggs on the keto diet, it's just
It's dangerous.
you get it.
So, does the music y'all listen to have to do with your mood and like what you're going through, or do you just like throw random shit on?
Well, I'm not going to speak for everybody, but I'm the kind of person that likes a song a whole lot and I'll listen to it over and over and over and over until I hate it, and then I'll move on to another one.
Oh,
We talked about this last night.
Yesterday, because there was some music came out Friday, like Kobe Cooper, Cody Johnson stuff. I was telling him, I was like, my toxic trait is if I like a song, I'll listen to it until I hate it. And then just goes back into my playlist until I can't hear it again. Until it just comes up randomly again. You're like, oh, that's a good song.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. And honestly, if I'm like having a really good day, I don't listen to music. Normally it's like I'm either trying to stay up on the road late at night or I'm having a rough day and I need something to just really hurt my feelings.
Yeah. See, I'm like that. Like if I'm sad, I'm gonna just listen to really sad music and make it much worse for no reason.
That's me. That's me.
I just want to hurt again so I feel something.
Well, I like sad music because I don't think about my feelings a lot of times unless I'm listening to music that forces me to think about my feelings.
Man, that sounds awesome. I just live in a pile of feelings.
Yeah, I'm very mood dependent. Like if I'm like in a good mood, very happy, I want to listen to something upbeat. Doesn't necessarily have to be a happy song. It could be a sad song that's like rocking out, you know. But
my thing is like if I'm not happy and I turn on like a happy song, it's like I wish I was that happy, you know, like fuck this. So I'd rather listen to like sad shit. Even if I'm happy.
I hear a happy song, I'm just like, you're full of shit. You're
Yeah.
not happy.
you're lying. Nobody's happy.
Yo,
Do y'all listen to your own music at all? Or do you like hate it?
Yes and no. There's so much listening you have to do and like just the process of getting a song where you want it that by the time it's perfect, you're like, okay, I'm tired of it. But that's the same thing. Like you find a song you like and you just listen to it till you're tired of it. By the time, most for me, by the time I put a song out, I'm like,
Yeah.
on to the next one, bro.
Yeah. I'm the same way because like you said, like especially when they're sending back multiple mixes and like all the different versions of it you have to listen to and I'm like super excited about it when we go in the studio with it. And so same thing. I just want to like I'll sit and listen to it for like 3 days. Not only just to pick out imperfections, but because I like the song at that point. But yeah, and then by the time you put it out, you're like, I've heard this a million times.
Yeah.
Interesting. I can see that, yeah. I'd be my own worst critic.
And then, and that's also true.
Yeah, you can't
But
listen
then,
to it
like,
yourself.
you release it and then you've got to go play it every weekend,
Mhm.
every night, every weekend.
You live with
and
it.
it's like,
It's a piece of
dude,
you at that point.
oh, man, I really wish I did not write my heart.
do y'all have popular songs that y'all actually don't like anymore? Like y'all don't like playing?
Yeah.
Oh,
For me,
hell yes.
yeah. For me, it's Walk Back Home because it was the first song we put out, and like I didn't know what my style was yet because I was just so green. And I mean, I still think it's a great song. I still love the
Phenomenal
songwriting,
song.
but it's like I've just heard that song more than literally any other song in the world.
Yeah.
So.
I kind of feel I have mixed emotions about Bye Bye, like, because we wrote it, we were in a battle of the bands, and I was just like, we need something provocative that will get the crowd going. So we just
Get some people going.
Get some people going.
and it worked. I mean,
Oh,
we
it's
ended up
amazing.
winning the battle of the bands, and it's our most popular song. But it's just like that's what everybody like wants to hear, which is cool. It's a fun song to play and sing, but it's like I write like real songs,
Yeah.
you know, like good ones. Go listen to those.
Yeah, I feel the same exact way. My first EP, there's a lot on there that I listen to it and it's just a little bit, I don't know, cringy for me just because like I know that the songwriting has changed so much and like I go back and I listen to it and I'm just like there's so much shit that I would have done different. It's kind of the same thing. It's like I was so green at the time and just had no. I mean, I don't hate them. Like they have a special place in my heart, I guess, but definitely I'm really critical over most of those early ones.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, honestly, you love to see artists grow, evolve, and just continue to be who they want to be. Because if you have like, some of these guys, they put out music and it's a hit, so they stick with the same thing and they just keep doing the same thing.
Well,
until people stop listening to them.
One of my favorite examples of this is Curtis Grimes. He used to drink, party, all that kind of stuff. His song "Irresponsible," he doesn't play it anymore because his life has changed. He found the Lord, started releasing more Christian-based music. So "Irresponsible" is like one of his most popular songs, and he doesn't even play it anymore because he doesn't identify with it.
Yeah, shit changes.
I got a would you rather question for y'all. All right, would you rather be forced to sing or forced to dance for the rest of your life?
Sing, without a doubt.
Like can't have any regular conversation. You're just singing
Instead of speaking.
Instead of speaking.
How do you dance your words?
And then every time you move, you would have to
You'd have to if
Does
I'm
it have to be
going,
super into a flamenco, or can I just side step?
I don't know, just hey, what's up, guys? How are y'all doing?
I don't know what would be more annoying, to have a friend that couldn't move without dancing, or a friend that just only sang to
singing.
you.
Definitely singing would be awful.
Shut up.
Yeah. Doesn't matter who it is, it's gonna be awful.
I just sang to you all the time.
All the time?
Yeah.
I'd be like, dude, Jordan, you gotta you gotta cut this shit out. Yeah, so I'm the dance.
See, I'm just a terrible dancer, and I classify myself as an okay singer, so I'm gonna have to go singing.
I'm sure you get good at dancing though, having to do it all the time.
Or yeah, my legs would look amazing too.
Yeah, dude.
You would be in shape. You wouldn't even have to eat this morning salad.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Fuck morning salad.
Now I'm just thinking of eating. Dance, eat.
Oh yeah,
That'd be terrible.
That would be.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with singing. I don't want to dance all the time.
So singing, dancing.
Yeah, I'm gonna be dancing for sure.
Or sing, dance, and sing. There we go.
Oh.
What else you got, Zoe?
I'll probably sing. I'm a terrible singer, but I would get tired of dancing. I would call my mom. My mom would be the only one who would appreciate my singing.
What did I turn on last night for you?
Dreams.
Last night before our podcast, I guess he did a vocal warm up. He had me turn on Dreams by Fleetwood Mac, and I just left him in here. He's just singing.
These are professional microphones, and you can hear everything in the It just sounded really good. I was like, put on a song, recorded me. Let me see how it sounds. I sounded awful, but it felt
good. Shoot.
Dude, our screen keeps going you can see the buildings behind us, and then we're still locked video game characters, and then you can see us, and then it's
locked video game characters like Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
Yo, what video games did y'all play growing up?
Ooh, sports video games.
Yeah. Still, no one can beat me in 2K. That's the one thing that no one. I will die on this hill that no one can beat me in 2K.
Okay.
I am a 2K god.
Dude, I haven't touched. No.
See, I'm also big on 2K.
For sure.
Yeah,
Madden and 2K are all I play
when
I play video games.
But I'm also a big Call of Duty guy.
I grew up. So my Xbox.
I don't have an Xbox either, but.
Jordan, did you say that you grew up, so you sold your Xbox?
Yeah. It's been 2 months since I played 2K.
Oh, Stelly.
And I would wax your shit right now.
Right. Oh, he's calling him out.
All right, we're gonna have to see this. So after the podcast, it'll cut to a clip of y'all playing 2K against each other.
We're going to Best Buy right after this.
It'll be
we're about
So y'all are Xbox guys?
I was a PS4 guy.
I'm PS4.
Joe would
Me too.
Yeah, I'm gonna, or was, I guess, back in the day. I used to in high school, I had it was my biggest gamer moment ever. Like my freshman year of high school, Destiny came out, and I think freshman or sophomore year, that shit slapped. That's what I played more than any
I
other.
remember that game.
Mine was-
Skyrim, that was Mac too. I played the
I
shit
played a
out
lot of Skyrim.
I was just big on like the show and Madden. And I wasn't big on like Call of Duty and stuff. When growing up,
show ever. I don't know.
You never played the show? Well, I mean, they just put it out on Xbox for the first time.
I played it before. It's just like doesn't make a whole lot of. I feel like baseball is not conducive to a good video game.
Yeah.
What?
I feel like the sport is not conducive for a video game. I'm just being honest. I don't think it's too like.
He doesn't get it.
See,
Yeah,
He
just doesn't.
You got to know all the things behind baseball
Yeah,
for it to
like,
be entertaining.
There's so much strategy. Like when you're pitching to somebody, like that's a whole lot of strategy. You can't just go out there. I mean, I guess you could just go out there and just throw random stuff. But
I'm
talking
talking
about-
about last night in the show.
I was also drunk,
Oh,
and I came back.
John play very much Fortnite.
No,
I did. I hit it pretty hard for about a year.
Yeah.
Never in my life have I played a full game of Fortnite.
I have no coordination when it comes to shooting games, and I just get murked like 4 times. And then,
Someone shoots you, and you're just like, oh shit.
yeah, I don't like losing more than anything in the world. So whenever I do something and I'm really bad at it, it's like, well, it's not for me. I'm a winner.
Quitter. Are you big rage quitter, Jordan?
I mean, I don't really rage ever, other than at the bar. You know what I mean? No.
At the bar. Gang.
Yeah, you can possibly cut that into a little video. That would be how you advertise this.
No, I don't like rage quit. I'll just be like, I'm fucking done. This isn't fun for me. I'm done. Is pretty much how it goes. I did have my older brother broke controllers and shit growing up, and he was like 6'10", and so it was terrifying when he would get mad.
Shoot.
Yeah, dude, like you'd be beating him in 2K or something, and he would slap his controller and break one of the handles off, and then you'd be like, I've got to let him come back and win.
This means a lot more to him than it does to me.
He's gonna eat me. Wow.
Let's see. Oh, if the three of y'all could start a parody band, what would be y'all's band name?
Ooh, morning salad.
Morning salad for sure.
Oh,
Morning salad.
Yep.
Now introducing Morning Salad.
How many salads have y'all tossed?
Huh?
What? That's a Slade question.
Oh, suck it dick still. That's so good. You
Like what kind of salad? Like
Morning salad.
No, I'm not. I don't want to ask that question. No.
question. This is a safe environment.
We were just talking about
Safe
making
space.
salads, man. I don't know what are y'all laughing at.
No, I got drunk last night and Slade said something really dumb. and I tweeted it.
Slade was on one last
Slade
night.
was on one. He said some dumb shit, and I tweeted it. It was horrible, and I had to delete it because I was like, Slade, that is just.
Stelly should be locked out of his Twitter account forever.
So good.
We gotta find that tweet.
Oh, it's already gone.
It's deleted.
It's
Nothing's ever deleted from the internet.
That's true.
We're hackers.
Yeah, if you can find it,
Bro,
then
if you
more
find
power
that
to
tweet,
you.
I don't
It's
think
a
you
great
should have
quote.
deleted it.
We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it. Not on air.
This is a kid-friendly show.
Yep, that's. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Moving on.
They're drinking juice, kids.
It's Topo Chico. It's sparkling water. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh shoot, dude. So morning salad. What would y'all write a song about?
Oh, we would just be a straight like
I would love to be
cover
in a
band.
punk. I would love
like
to be
Blink
in a
182
Yeah.
cover band.
That would be sick.
Sick.
Oh, yeah.
So nostalgic. I'd listen to it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You gotta look up. Oh, shoot. Dude. Nah.
So tell us where you're from. So we know we got Lubbock, College Station. Jordan, where are you from?
I'm from College Station.
Oh, too. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, originally from Liberty.
Yeah, I'm original. I grew up in Buffalo, Texas. Which is just
Where's
like
that?
Middle of nowhere.
it's right in between Dallas and Houston on I-45, but it's where like we always said it's where East Texas starts because like that's where all the pine trees start popping up and shit. So if you're in Tyler, Palestine, it's 30 miles
Okay.
on the other side of Palestine on Highway 79.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. I'm still kind of learning the Tyler area. I just moved here from Fort Worth like
Hell yeah.
a month ago.
Y'all ever go down to Marshall any?
Oh, dude, I went to college in Marshall for like 2 years. Good old East Texas Baptist.
Eastern Texas Baptist.
Dude, I played football out there for a year.
You did?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, I'm like buddies.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We're the same.
Yeah, it was not a great experience.
I like the school a lot, actually. I mean, the school we went to out in West Texas.
In Western Texas was
was
way
shit.
different.
It was shit. It was the same price, but ETBU was just a lot nicer.
Yeah. I would have enjoyed it a lot more if our football team was any good, but we kind of got our shits. This was before they got like good over the last couple of years, so we just got our shit popped every week. And
Well, for a couple of years, they had like 6 different head coaches in 6 different years.
yeah,
Like so that's crazy.
Probably for that reason.
I was
Like,
really
we need
good.
to win.
Oh yeah. All right, y'all want to play a game, and then we're gonna close it out.
Yeah, let's do it.
So this is can you pick the final word in these country song titles?
Are we doing this seriously or funny?
I don't know.
Whatever you want to do.
Whatever y'all want to do. So I'm gonna say it, and then y'all say the
Alabama.
last word. Shut up. I'm so lonesome I could.
Right.
Die.
Yeah,
Yeah, die.
yeah. The night the lights went out in
Georgia.
Alabama.
what was that?
Damn.
No, it's 5 o'clock.
Somewhere.
Right now.
Friends in low.
Houses. I'm kidding. Places.
There's like a word bank here too, and so I'm like just picking the randomest words.
Yeah, that's the hardest part is finding what it is. Code of many blank.
Colors?
The what?
Yeah. Code of many colors. Dolly Parton. Kick the dust.
Down.
There you go.
Where is there it is? If I die blank.
Corn.
Beef.
It's by the band Perry.
Lay me down.
Find that sexy. There we go.
How we find the actual answers, dude?
Tomorrow.
Young.
There we go.
Girl in a country.
Huh?
Girl in a country.
Dress.
Out.
Kiss.
Song. She thinks my tractor's
Very attractive.
Green.
Very attractive. Green.
green. She's blank. Brad Paisley.
Beautiful.
Nope.
She sucks.
She does suck.
She sucks. Leave the blank.
Leave the
Leave the what?
Leave
Lights
the
on?
blank.
Leave the matches. No.
leave
Left the matches.
leave the gas stove off.
Yeah, make sure you unplug your air dryer.
Pieces. Redneck blank.
Muskogee.
Yacht Club. Jeez.
This one's by Gretchen Wilson. I think it's Redneck Woman.
Yes.
Okay.
Red
Whiskey.
Stuck like blank.
What?
Blue.
See, that's one of the things.
Oh, yeah, it is. I'm just kidding. Let's go on next. A little bit blank. By
Country.
Sarah Evans.
A little bit lonely.
Yeah, that would be a good title, though.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Oh, their new song.
Tennessee blank.
Women.
Whiskey.
Yeah, whiskey.
Hobos.
Tennessee.
Tennessee hobos.
What hurts the blank?
Huh?
What hurts the blank?
Rascal Flats, baby. What hurts the most?
Yeah. Okie from
Muskogee.
yeah. Boys Round.
Here.
There.
Over yonder.
Red Solo.
Barn.
Mama's broken.
Arm.
Leg.
Picture two. What did I miss?
They died.
Picture.
Oh, damn, dude. Did you help me say?
I missed something. Tell the people what we missed.
I'll write it down in a moment.
It's so good.
Dirt road blank.
Anthem, baby. Let's go.
Go.
That was my first country song.
Concrete.
Swear to God.
We have to call Philip after this.
What was the last one?
Concrete.
Cowboy.
Yeah.
Casanova.
This blank.
This? That's the only hint we get?
It's just
By
this.
Faith Hill. By Faith Hill.
Kiss.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Y'all know y'all shit. Amarillo by.
Yeah, do we? We've named like 4 of
I was just being nice. Amarillo by
Noon.
Don't take the
Girl.
Wheel.
The Veal.
don't take the wheel. Oh shit. Alrighty. Good job, gentlemen.
Honestly, all the other suggestions would have made great, maybe even better songs than the original titles.
Wheel.
Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Well, thank you guys for hopping on. It's been a good time.
Thanks for having us.
Everyone go listen to Jordan Nix, Jacob Stelly, and Slade Coulter. And be on the lookout for their new stuff. Make
Coming
sure
soon.
to go stream Bad Things by Jacob Stelly, which just released. Coming Back Around by Slade Coulter. And go take a deep dive into Jordan Nix and his great songs that are apparently better than my life. So. So
Anyways, we appreciate y'all.
we appreciate y'all. Y'all go eat some more salads. Stay healthy. We'll be in touch. We'll do this again sometime in person.
Yep, I guess so. Anyways, yeah, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for having us.
Of course. Cheers.
Go later, guys.
I don't even have a drink.
We do.
See y'all.
Bye, Lottie.